If your lateral thinking has been struggling like a lame duck, then listen up. This directly affects you. You're about to discover a long-lost tool for the mind that blows out the cobwebs and ignites a firestorm of new solutions to your most pressing problems faster than you ever dreamed possible. Lateral thinking, a term coined by Dr. Edward de Bono, one of the most respected authorities in the field of creative thinking, describes lateral thinking as the process of finding a solution to a problem by looking at it from a totally different perspective. But how exactly do you do that? The next time someone tells you to do some outside-the-box thinking, ask them for an example and watch as they break out in a cold sweat, mumble a few words, and walk away. Explosive, creative thinking, which is the purpose of lateral thinking, requires you to abandon your logical thinking processes, and these forgotten tactics I'm going to tell you about here will deliver the goods. Like exercising to improve your health, if you're not stretching and exercising your mind, it becomes flabby and weak. Most lateral thinking puzzles are easy to solve if you know this secret strategy, but the vast majority gives up, only to read the answers, never really understanding how to employ lateral thinking techniques. Here, let's look at a simple lateral thinking puzzle and we'll solve it using lateral thinking. How can a baby fall out of a 20-story building onto the ground and live? Applying lateral thinking principles, we focus on the various components of the puzzle. The word baby, for example. What kind of a baby is it? A human baby? A baby bird? Maybe that would solve the puzzle. A kitten? Write down all the possibilities you can think of. Then focus on the next part of the puzzle. 20-story building. 20 floors. What floor was the baby on? 20th floor? Ground floor? That would also solve the puzzle. Again, write down everything you can. But at this point, for this simple example, I think the correct answer is pretty clear. The baby, whatever kind it was, fell out of a ground floor window. When it comes to lateral thinking puzzles, the answers are always in plain sight. You simply need to pick it apart and explore each part on its own. The answers will show themselves. No real challenge there. Hollywood is famous for employing lateral thinking in the movies as a turning point that saves the day. One of my favorite movies, Independence Day, is a prime example. The human race is doomed to be eradicated by an alien invasion. Actor Jeff Goldblum's character, David, an obsessed environmentalist, is feeling defeated. Everyone's ideas have failed. Accepting the end is near, David gets drunk for the first time in his life and is found by his father on the concrete floor. His dad tells David to get up off the concrete floor before you catch a cold. This sparked an idea in David to plant a virus in the aliens' computers. A little lateral thinking turned the tables on those nasty aliens, and you'll have to watch the movie to see how it turns out. But please, don't rush out and get drunk. That's not the lesson to be learned here. The point is, it took the random outside stimulus, the word cold, to trigger the idea of planting a computer virus. From there, logical thinking carried out the plan. But real life problems we face every day in our lives and in our careers are not so easy to solve, but the same principles will apply. Think Tank SFI, a new tool for the mind, cracks the code on how to use lateral thinking in real time to have fresh, new ideas on demand. The best way to have a good idea is to have a lot of ideas, and a little random outside stimulation, the thought-provoking kind, to ignite a tsunami of ideas hidden from you is all that's needed. The biggest obstacle to training your mind to think laterally is your logical mind thinking this is sheer nonsense. If there is an opposite to logical thinking, it would be creative thinking, and lateral thinking bridges the two. Using random outside stimulus is a very practical way to develop your lateral thinking skills, but it won't be easy. Your logical mind will fight you tooth and nail. Filling your mind with more creative thinking neurons will take time, and you can find out more about how to do that with lateral thinking at the thinktanksfi.com, a new tool for the mind. This software for innovation is designed to unleash your creative power. So go check it out now, and thank you for watching. My name's Wayne, and I'll see you over there.